on the Discord.
Yeah.
For the sound. Yeah.
Did anybody hear that?
Sorry, I'm setting up. You have to give me a minute.
Apparently, check Aaron.
Yeah, I don't think I pushed down the my push to talk properly for talking about the shirt I wore.
Apparently, I have an invalid invite.
To what?
Sable, Discord GGB52VNG. You received an invite, but invalid invite. Ask Sable Arati for a new invite.
Oh. You can't log on to Discord?
Oh, I'm on Discord.
What are you trying to log on that gave you an invalid invite?
She said there were invites for the stuff in our private messages.
Oh, an invite for the stream?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we have to resend those, I think. I think they time out.
It depends on the type of Discord automatically disables invites servers that have been active for a while unless you make it a permanent one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You don't actually have to resend it. It's
music
just
ready before we go live, Harry.
it's just to prevent people from spreading it further than you want it to go.
When I first saw this product, I thought it looked kind of crazy. Didn't really understand what
Oh, you mean like real life at the moment?
the benefits would be, but I had seen some before and after pictures on the website. Thought,
Social distancing for
to look a little
Discord.
bit aged. Wouldn't hurt to try. So after 30 days, I could not believe.
Where's the other end? There it is.
The game starts, Allison. I heard you got all your paperwork done for your surgery?
No, I got green lighted for it.
Yeah, that's what I meant by paperwork.
It was more due to the fact that I suffered from blood clot one.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make sure that they could figure out how to do the bypass for when I actually have the surgery.
It's just doing the music first, right? We're not picking up the talking yet.
Which?
The stream.
Stream's not running yet. Is it this running through the stream?
Yeah, to start with, we just want the music. We don't want this to be running through the stream. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it running through the stream?
I don't know.
Because I got it on downtime waiting for game to start.
Okay, so it should be running the music through the stream then. And you got a splash screen ready?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sploosh.
Congratulations, by the way, on the green lighting there, Allison. That's great.
Thank you.
Hear the music?
Nope.
Okay, we'll have to figure out how to do that some other time so we can use sound effects, but we're still figuring out the audio, how it all works.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to feed it through TeamSpeak or somehow. I'll figure that out next game or something.
Yeah.
But they need new Twitch invites.
They need new Twitch invites?
You sent them Twitch invites in their private things in Discord?
No. No.
Shut up.
But what it does is it's an invite to the Discord channel, and those automatically self-terminate after a certain amount of time has passed.
Well, oh, so you aren't in Sable's Discord channel there?
No, you are in the channel. Is what it does is it disables the invite, so they can't send the invite to other people.
Ah, I see. Okay, that's interesting. You should be able to send... Okay, yeah, right. Those automatically terminate unless you select for them not to when you create the invite. So if you have invited other people to the Discord, right, then when it brings up the window that says, okay, here's the URL, right, there's a little tick box on the bottom, and you have to look at that, right, and edit how long it lasts. Otherwise, it will automatically terminate after a certain amount of time. So, sorry if you guys tried to invite people and they ran into that.
Oh, no, I haven't tried to invite anybody.
Okay, so what are you
I
wanting?
I thought it was for something else, that's all.
Oh, okay. Alright, no worries.
Alright, I gotta open up my Twitch picture here so I can monitor the stream.
Why is it?
Be right back, just gotta grab a drink. I just ran out of drink.
Well, that's why we got the music running, so people know that we're here.
Okay.
AFK.
Once my poor little laptop finishes loading the page, I'm going to mute the mic for a moment here so that I can make sure that the music is actually running through the stream. But it's taking forever. Because it takes forever.
The music is running through the stream.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, Rowan. Then I don't have to test that. We're not yet, I hope.
Nope.
Oh, we. Are you
Good,
sure? Huh. No, I can hear us through the stream.
Oh, hell. Damn.
Beginning of it.
Da-da-da-da.
Well, we can still start anytime here. I'm just waiting for the stream to load, the stream manager, but we can still start.
Yeah. I'm just closing off stuff that doesn't need to be open right now. That okay? For music level?
Why don't you just turn it off?
The music?
Yeah.
I want it.
I don't want to run it in the background the whole time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, we are live.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Toy Soldiers Old School. This is episode 3.
2B.
Yeah, 2B, right. Okay, I guess it's technically episode 2 if you call the first one episode 0, which was basically character introductions. I'd like to thank Tillers for the follow in the meantime, since we've been last streaming. So much appreciated. And I mentioned Big Mac, right, last time. Turns out I thought so, and then I double checked it. I'm pretty sure he's an old Spelljammer fandom friend of mine. We used to be both really active in the Spelljammer fandom community, and it's nice to see him again. And for those of you who are Spelljammer fans, if you're wondering, is this game inspired by Spelljammer? The answer is yes. The original novel started as Spelljammer fan fiction, and they've been reworked into its own universe. And that gave me an opportunity to look at some of the things in the system that I went, this doesn't make sense within this context. What would happen if I did this instead? And now it's completely its own thing. So, how's everyone doing tonight, guys?
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Pretty good. Right on. Okay, babe, well, we're ready to start anytime that you are.
Just like my pipe. Okay, when we left you guys off, you were about to leave the planet. You guys never did actually get around to leaving. I don't think.
No, we just saw the colony ship, or I think
Mm-hmm.
where we got to.
That's right, that's where we were.
That's right. You had just seen the colony ships in orbit around Arian Rod.
Right. And I remember being really impressed because I'd heard about them, but I'd never seen them before.
Nope. Okay. So, The captain gives you guys a good long time to get a good look at them.
Nice of her.
Germanian studies the style and the type of ships they are, and
Sure.
their size.
Sure, the world ships are all colony type ships. They're huge. They're immense. Kilometers across.
Like small moons.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just standing there with my jaw to the floor.
Celine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, go ahead, Taz.
No, I was just confirming that, yeah. Massive.
Yeah, Celine, seeing that Madrimlian is, there, says, "Oh, there you are. Finally came out of the library, didn't you?"
Yeah, I'm not sure if I found exactly what I would find, but
Your father told me absolutely nothing about it being a mere ensign, so I would love to know more if you could tell me at some point.
he just gave me books to go through. He didn't tell me exactly what I was looking for.
Hmm,
He just told me to look for anything interesting or out of place.
out of place. Curious, she says. Yep, scritches her owl.
Yep. She's content to sit there on your shoulder.
You got a new friend?
No, this is an old friend of hers.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, I just didn't get a chance to introduce her in the first episode because I hadn't finished writing her up, and the important thing was I hadn't decided on her name yet. So I introduced her in the second episode, but you know her. Her name is Lafather, which means moonwing, and she's a barn owl that Celine picked up off the ground when she was a little kid and was like, "Look, the bird's hurt."
Yeah, it fell out of the nest.
Ah, yeah.
Well, she belongs to Celine now.
No, Celine belongs to her.
More
Yeah.
apt. Yep, more apt, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so we stare stunned, and the captain kindly lets us do that and doesn't say, "What are you, a bunch of loafers," or anything, so
Yep.
that's cool of her.
Of course, Lieutenant Goldenbow does. After a few minutes,
Of course he does, okay.
comes yelling at you guys. What are y'all loafing around here for? Don't you have places you're supposed to be?
Avalon.
Avalon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go.
Avalon.
Yeah, okay, I'll go to wherever I'm supposed to be. Where am I supposed to be?
You guys are supposed to be in navigations class.
Right. Head to navigation class.
I'm sleeping actually at this point. I think. I don't know where we are in the ship right now.
Yeah, you're supposed to be sleeping.
Figured.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
weren't,
going to
but
bed then.
yeah, you weren't, but you were supposed to be. That's right.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm already at my station.
Yeah. Celine tries not to mutter under her breath as she heads off. She just has a, pickle up her butt look, right? She's like, damn it,
Germanian winks at her as he heads off to go to bed.
Yeah, she gives you a sympathetic nod and smile, like, conspiratorial, and she heads off to navigation.
Okay. You guys return to your posts, right? And over the next few hours, basically do a bunch of schooling or sleeping.
Right.
Right?
And latrine duty. Can't forget that.
And
That's,
latrine duty.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Latrine duty.
Yeah.
Still.
Ron, what's your character's name again?
Von Vin.
Von Ven. Yes, you spend some time in the gardens. Right.
Yep.
And the Lieutenant Commander Tremaine asked you if you want to go and learn navigation while you're on the ship, or would you prefer to keep your studies more to ship life?
No knowledge is wasted, she says. I'd be happy to do some navigation.
Then perhaps you should go off to the navigation class, he says.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, definitely a useful skill, says Alessander to you.
Where am I supposed to be?
You're a Marine, aren't you?
No.
What do you do?
Never hurts to be prepared.
Pardon?
What is your character?
Yeah, I thought she was a Marine.
Bring it up. Hold on.
She's wearing a red uniform.
Well, if she's a Marine, she is indeed. That is why
Yeah.
they are called toy soldiers.
She's a Marine, and
I think most of them are like most of us are Marines.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. Right. Well, then you're either supposed to be on the deck, right, working out, or in navigations class.
Okay. I'll go to navigations class.
Okay. Right. All officers have a right to learn navigation on the ship, so.
It's
Yasmo was a Marine.
it's
and
a good skill to have in case you get stranded.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How else can you explore the cosmos?
Mm-hmm.
Or find your way back.
Yeah, can I do a little aside here about what navigation's all about?
Yeah.
Okay, so navigation is a function of trigonometry, which means I know jack and shit about it in real life because I am terrible with trigonometry. But basically, it's a matter of fixing different points. Now, on Earth, when you're navigating on a two-dimensional surface on the ocean or on planes or like a plane or whatever, right? You are using two fixed points, right? You're like a fixed point and the horizon, right? Is what you're using.
The sun, yourself, and the horizon.
Right, the sun, yourself, and the horizon. But in space,
or the North Star, yourself, and the horizon.
You need three fixed points because it's in 3 dimensions, not 2 dimensions. So yourself, usually the system star, right? A planet, the position of, right? That kind of thing. So, yeah. So that's what we're learning how to do, and it involves this brass gizmo with a couple of lenses that you line up, and then like a, I want to say protractor, but it's not really the word I'm looking for.
Sort of what it is, but anyway, Brianna, are you using your speakers or your headphones?
headphones.
And everybody's echoing through your headphones, eh?
Yep.
Huh. I don't know what to tell you.
I wonder if we could turn her volume down a little.
I can't turn her volume down. She has to turn that down up there.
Ah, I see.
I can turn her microphone volume down for us. Like we can hear what we hear.
Ah, I see. But not for the
Her.
stream. Okay.
Right.
Well, we'll have to figure it out. Your microphone is very sensitive.
People are echoing.
In most cases, it's also due to the fact that it's attached to the same wire as the headphones.
Right.
Technical difficulties.
Yes. Are you also watching the stream while you're doing this?
Nope.
Okay. Are we understandable at least?
Yes, you're very clear tonight.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
How about to you there, Brianna? Are we understandable?
There's about a 3-second lag.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just have to take that into account then. Okay, moving on. What happens after navigation?
After navigation class, you have food.
All right, so head to the galley.
Yep. It's the first dog watch.
Nope.
Actually, it's second dog watch for you guys because the first dog watch, the boys all get up and go get their food.
Okay.
Not a problem.
And then you guys get the food at the end of your shift, right?
Right, that's right.
Yep.
Right. So, you guys are standing around dog watching.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, it doesn't matter where we stand around. I might as well look
No.
at the table with the guys and chat.
Oh yeah, you can sit at the table and chat. Yeah, as long as somebody doesn't come and give you shit for not doing something, because being unbusy on a ship is usually a death sentence.
Yeah, right. Well, certainly it's a latrine sentence anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, clean the head. Yeah, Celine says, so beware the LT today. He is being particularly gruesome and grumpsome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That guy needs a kick upside the ass. Says Ravel.
I agree, but don't say that too loud. She says.
Uh-huh.
Xerxes says maybe we could pants him or something.
The problem is, anything we were to do, he would know right away was us because there are no other middies on the ship, she says.
Point.
Yeah. Does make it rather difficult.
That is true.
I can take him, says Ravel.
Yeah, then they'll lock in the brig.
Fortunately, he is our superior officer still.
Yes, exactly, which is why we do what he says, despite the
Well,
fact that
that's
he's
why
a
you
poo.
let him swing first, he says.
And then you get in a court-martial for insubordination, she says.
I don't think there's a win here, guys.
Well, best way to do it is make it seem like it's an accident.
Oh, he could have an accident, says Ravel.
You guys are terrible, he says.
Well, we could always have. Well, we could always make it look like somebody's been tripped and has their food fly all over them.
Oh.
Who is this that's tripping and having their food fly all over them?
They haven't yet, but they're talking about Lieutenant Goldenbow, the guy that gave him all the train duty.
Oh, I have something for him.
A cat turd in his pillow.
Don't get caught. And we had nothing to do with it, says Celine.
Oh, no worries.
You could put a dead rat in his pillow.
Then he knows right away it's Crowley, she says.
Sure, but what's he gonna do?
It was a gift.
It was a gift.
Pets do that all the time, right?
You know. No, I should not be encouraging this, she says.
Encouraging what? I don't know what you're talking
Gibble.
about.
Right, I said nothing. She says.
Crowley's gonna go somewhere private for a moment.
Oh,
Okay. It's hard to find that on the
Going
ship,
to-
but you can because you're a cat, which means you can just go hide out in the hold.
I'm going to weave the threads of fate on him.
Okay.
And what fate has in store is he's gonna really need to take a poop, and all the head spaces are gonna be occupied, and he's going to poop himself.
oh no!
Oh boy. This class is
That's
fun.
awesome.
That's a fun class for this sort of
Okay, it's
stuff.
official. Don't piss off the cat.
You know, I have this sudden urge to use the washroom. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, someone who is one of the people occupying the head. That's hilarious.
Yes, I'll allow that. Just for the hilarity factor.
Not gonna make him roll or nothing.
No, because it's funny.
Okay.
It's funny and everybody laughed, so he gets to do it.
Public humiliation.
Yep. So,
That can also fall under aura of misfortune.
yeah. Or of misfortune means that people around you get penalties to their saving throws and shit.
Well, then the threads of fate thing will work.
Yep.
Or both. You just can't hold it.
Now, what would be worse is if the captain caught him shitting in his pants.
Yes, that could be.
No
bad.
matter how clean you can think you can get yourself on a ship, still gonna stink.
Oh no, it has magic for that.
Yeah, he's a mage.
Yeah, his shipmates are gonna bug him about did he bring his brown pants for a very long time.
Yep.
Crowley is cruel, but that is funny.
He's a cat. It's natural.
Yep.
Guys, he's not a cat. He just looks like one.
Billy acts like one
Exactly.
too.
If he looks like one, talks like one, and acts like one, he's a cat.
Well, he doesn't talk like a cat, but he falls into the end of the two categories fairly well.
Anyway. So, by the time the second dog watch comes around, you guys are getting your dinner. Word is passed to the scuttlebutt that Lieutenant Goldenbow shit his pants.
Okay.
Apparently, he scuttled his butt.
Okay, she's like, when Elva says that, and she's like trying not to choke on whatever she was eating.
Had nothing to do with it, says Ruel. He did that one all on his own.
That kind of thing gets around. He could be in some trouble, she says.
Especially next time he comes to chew me out and I tell him not to have a shit.
You'd better not. That will definitely result in insubordination charges, she says.
I'm just wondering if he skidded to a stop.
Oh, no, no. Oh, I did not need that mental picture, she says. Well, she's in good mood for the rest of the night.
Yep.
She's amused.
Yeah.
Has Lafathere eaten, by the way, or do
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to feed her? Okay, no, she's good. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Dog watch ends.
I guess I go to the middy's berth then, because I should be heading to bed pretty quick.
Yep. I've been making sure to swap the dog the time.
Swap the dog, huh?
Yeah, because that's totally what you do. You change. That's why it's called a dog watch.
This is gonna be that kind of night. Okay.
Apparently.
Yep. Take care of latrine duty real quick first, and then head off to the navigation class.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought Goldblum took care of that already.
Golden Bow.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Well, I imagine the evening shift here has a lot of work for that, because apparently the heads were busy today. Okay.
Fun.
Yes, I'm going to. I don't know. I'm going to go to the middy's berth. I probably have, like an hour or so before sleep is expected, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
pretty much.
And the girls snicker to sleep.
Yeah. I go as Crowley.
You got 4 hours of your own time, basically.
With what? Talking about.
No, you have no idea that Crowley had anything to do with that.
Oh, she might. She knows that Crowley can curse people with bad and good luck, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure she knows that by now.
Doesn't mean he was responsible.
That's true.
I did what? I didn't hear anything. What happened?
Shit, that's what happened.
Always playing innocent.
Is this conversation happening in the middy's berth, or is it happening somewhere else?
In the middy's berth.
Middy's berth.
Now, why would Crowley have had anything to do with it? Says Celine curiously.
The silence overwhelms the unwary victims.
Oh. Thought he might have put something in his drink.
Ah, she says. Well, if you did, I don't want to know, she says to Crowley.
Yeah, because that was very shitty.
But I will say, oh, God! Oh, you're terrible. I'm glad you got a sense of humor, though. That's great, she says.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's a little on the pointy side.
I see that, she says, very barbed. Well, I hope I never do anything to warrant that, she says.
I did not touch his drink, nor his food, nor his person.
Well, okay, like I said, I don't want to know. If you did have something to do with it, congrats, she says. Just don't tell me.
Oh.
He smirks and slinks off.
London will spend extra time in the library working on her navigation. Math is not a strong point for her.
Okay.
Yeah, most of Arden's free time is probably spent in the library, too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Looking at those built crafting designs.
Okay, so...
Okay, you want to repeat that? Because I heard something completely different.
Working on those crafting designs. You know, improving it.
Oh, crafting designs. Okay.
Yeah, he makes stuff.
I thought he said crapping designs.
Are we still on that? Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Yes, I'm glad that this is an adult channel. All right.
Yeah.
Although our sense of humor today is about the level of a 4-year-old. Of course, I'm laughing too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say poop's always funny.
Poop is
Yeah,
always
everybody
funny.
loves a good joke.
Yep.
It's true. It's true. Hey, Rick and Morty had like a sentient fart. You know? I thought that was hilarious.
A sentient fart.
It was a sentient fart. That
Yeah,
was
there's somebody you
genocidal.
don't want to speak too much.
Nope. Okay, well, I'm probably going to stick my head in the library long enough to get a book. I don't know what I'm reading. Have I read everything in this library yet?
No, your mom swaps them out.
Okay, find something new that I have not read.
Hmm.
She might have a secret love for romance tales.
Yep.
I think that suits her. So if there's a new romance book, I will pick that up.
Okay.
I see these other people doing this diligent research in the library.
Yeah, I only went to the Meddy's birthday. Meddy's birth?
MIDI.
Pardon?
MIDI. MIDDIE.
Okay, Meddy's birth. You'd think I'd know this because I come from a sailor family. Only long enough to say these things and get my book and then head to the tallest part of the ship.
Okay. You climb
Going
up
back.
and
Bonvin is obviously not researching. She is working on mathing. It looks like navigational math.
yeah.
Not my strong
That-
point either, she says to Von Vin.
Somebody was trying
Arden
Well, I
wisely
don't often
decides
have
not
a
to
lot of
say
call for
anything
math.
about it.
What was that, Cass?
Arden wisely says nothing about it because he...
Arden is not there. Arden is off with the middies who are on duty.
Right, okay. Right, that's right. It would be...
Crowley's
Thinking of
gonna
timing.
wander into the library.
Okay?
And sorry, can I get a
And,
repeat on what Von Vin said before we get much further?
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
hear.
She didn't hear what Von Vin said. Just a second, Crowley.
Just I didn't have a lot of use for a lot of math when I was growing up. There's not a lot of need for it in the Grove.
No, I guess not. I mean, calculating seasonal cycles and agricultural stuff, but you can generally do that by signs of the seasons around you, I imagine.
Pretty much.
Okay, I imagine that's a good point for Crowley to walk in. Anyway, sorry,
Yep.
Go ahead.
Crowley comes into the library.
Crowley, the library's gonna look around, and someone sitting at the table looks like they're struggling with the trigonometry and mathematics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go over and I'm gonna help explain it to her so that she can completely understand trigonometry, how to use it better, her skills with mapping and stuff.
Okay, you're going to try and explain it to her?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That is really loud in the mic, babe. I know. I don't know. I don't have a better solution. I'm just saying. That knocking is him tapping his pipe into the ashtray.
It's the only reason why I haven't been singing.
Yeah.
You keep a knocking, but you can't come in.
Okay, actually, I'm kind of blinking at Crowley because I had no idea that he knew anything about trigonometry.
Mhm.
Is he really good at this?
Well,
Do
my people are the knowledge keepers.
Neat. Like, is he good at it enough that I learned
Does he have a
something from it?
navigation skill?
Sorry, say again?
Does he have a navigation skill?
No, he does not.
Nope. Well,
But he knows mathematics.
he knows mathematics pretty well. Right? So you learn some stuff too while you're actually teaching them about the math, about the actual navigating.
Exchange, I learn about mapping and they learn about mathematics.
Right.
Right. Yeah, Celine basically, she says, the only reason why I know how to do this is because I've been doing it for a long time now. I had to have it explained a lot. Thank you, Crowley, for helping me with that formula. I actually didn't know that, and I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Yes, thank you very much for the help, Crawley.
Always multiple ways to figure out any math.
She thinks but does not say the appropriate. Yeah. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. She does not say that. She bites down on that. She will
Yeah.
not. That would be rude. She will not say this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there is always more than one way to solve a problem, isn't there? She says instead.
Always.
Just like there's more than one way to skin a rabbit.
I suppose that's true, she says, smiling at Von Vin for giving her an out. Yeah, she decides if she ever hears that again, she's going to repeat it that way. Then when that would be appropriate, so.
Okay, so you guys spend some time researching before heading to bed.
Yeah, I was going to read a romance novel, but clearly I spent time doing trigonometry instead.
Mhm.
So that's cool. I'll head to bed when that's done.
Yep. Okay, the next.
Yeah, morning watch comes early.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
The next morning, before you guys head off to bed in the morning, and when you guys are getting up, the middies are called to the captain's berth.
Okay, well, hop to it.
Yep.
Dress quickly, head there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We head there.
ASAP.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
On my way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's in her ready room. Right, the wardroom. Excellent, she says as you all come in.
Ma'am?
Ma'am.
Ma'am?
She nods to you all as you.
Ma'am.
She says, I have a potential assignment for the lot of you if you are interested.
Intrigued.
I'm sure we'd all be happy to help, Captain.
She says, it's not really that glamorous, but it gets you down to Arianrod to be among the people.
Celine beams a smile.
It gets you off the ship.
Okay.
She says, I need you to help supply these ships. She says, it's back labor. She says, but we are short-handed.
I'm not afraid of a little hard work, Captain.
Indeed.
I'm in.
Okay.
What
A little
about
hard work
Xerxes?
never hurt anybody.
What about Xerxes and Ruaville?
Yeah, they're like, great, sure.
Cool. Okay.
It was okay. Of course, Drimley and Ensign Wintermist are in charge, she says. Report to Quartermaster Lieutenant Commander White Oak.
Avalana.
She says, you can take the pin.
Avalana.
Lana.
Avalana.
Have Alana.
You can take the pinnace.
She grins. Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. You are dismissed.
Yep, salute.
Yep.
Salute and
Round of saluting.
Head to the pinnace.
Yep.
She's like, all right.
You get to get off the ship.
I get to
And
see
away
it.
from LT.
That's right, away from the LT. In a place that I have not seen before, have I? I've not been
Nope,
to the
you've never
surface.
been to the surface of Arianrod before.
fun.
And that means I get to fly, doesn't it? Because Madrimlian is not a mage, and none of the others are qualified as a pilot.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, she says, so I imagine I'm going to fly because nobody else is qualified as a pilot, correct? Or am I
Nope.
mistaken? She says, looking at Ruavel.
No, he says, I'm not. I've done it once.
She says, okay, well, I'm hardly a good trainer, but it probably can't hurt to watch and observe, she says, if you're wanting to learn that.
Definitely.
Okay, she says. She heads to the
I know about
pinnace.
flying.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Jim goes, what do I know about flying?
Well, you know, you'd have to use this magic stuff first, she says. Madrimlian has other strong suits. Don't kid yourself.
Yes, personality is not one of them, says Ruvel. I'm kidding, Winderland.
I'm not sure you're qualified to judge that, Mitty, she says with a smirk. You'd have to have one yourself after all, she says. Alvy's giving me the nod.
Uh-huh.
Charlie says, if absolutely necessary, I could probably fly it.
Have you done so?
Done a bit of piloting.
Nice, she says.
Actually, you can't pilot. You have to be a mage to pilot or a spellcaster. You're not a
Does
spellcaster.
use magical device.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
You
pilot.
can do it with use magic device. It is possible. Yes.
That is something
And
actually
as well
that
have pilot.
yeah, that's something that Aaron and I established as a precedent in previous games. Use magic device is actually an incredibly useful skill in our game. It's a matter of can you
good.
creatively justify it?
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, fun.
One character of mine once used use magic device to convince a holy sword that he was a paladin.
Sweet. That means Madrimlian can fly.
Maybe
Yeah.
he can.
Yeah, divine magic. Well, I think count. It's not right. Gotta remember, it's not the same.
Right.
Yes, but starseed engines respond to both divine and arcane magic.
Arcane magic, normally, yes. Right. Not all spin dizzies do though, so there you go. Their artificial spin dizzies respond to all sorts of different shit. Right. So some of them will respond to only arcane magic, some will respond to only divine magic, some will respond to only psychic magic, some will respond to only psionics, some will respond to the kinetic energy created by working in a forge, right? Some
or a
of them,
hamster running in a
or,
wheel.
or
a
a
gerbil.
gerbil running in a wheel.
Oh, I can't use. Okay.
I can't use giant space hamsters, so we got giant space gerbils.
It's okay because gerbils are also tasty.
Yes, and responsible for
That
the
depends on where they've
plague.
been.
Gerbils are also responsible for the plague.
True, actually. Rats were unfairly maligned.
Yep, unfair mining of rats.
Anyway, we get into the pinnace.
Yep.
Which is a little cozy, I imagine, with all of us.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay, she says, so does everyone understand the basic principle of how a starseed engine or a starfaring engine works?
Yes.
A what?
Gotcha. Okay, so, she says, a starfaring engine is how a ship is powered. Starseed ships like these naturally just have them, right? All other ships you require to manufacture one, which we call a spin dizzy, she says. They're powered by different methods. Starseeds respond to magic, basically magic of any kind. And that magic effectively powers the ship. When you run out of magic, the ship runs out of power, right? You then end up kind of floating in space, and if it's too long without somebody sitting in the in the helm chair, which interfaces with the engine, then you will eventually lose your etheric membrane, which is what keeps all the air in the ship, and air go out like whoosh, and everybody dies of explosive decompression. She says.
Nice.
I know, fancy, huh?
Yeah.
So there
Wow,
are.
that's gotta
Okay.
suck.
You know, I've heard tales, but I've not experienced it. But that's why you were all issued these little talismans when you came on board the ship. She says, holding
They're
up.
part of your uniform.
Yeah, it's a little leaf, like or twig like thing, right? She says this is a piece of starseed. It is a piece of a tree of life. She says, and it will hold your air temporarily for a very short period of time, like a matter of up to about an hour. After that, air go out like whoosh, she says. So, when you are.
Question, says Thonvin.
Okay.
If that should happen, okay, and your talisman wears out because you're in that situation, but you manage to get to safety somehow, do you then have to replace your talisman, or does it recharge and work again?
It will recharge and work again. She says it'll absorb air. I think that's how it works. It absorbs air from the surrounding air-filled circumstances. We don't have to constantly replace these. She says they're not like one-use items. No. Okay, but that's a good question, actually, she says. Okay, so then when you are interfacing with the ship, which is usually a chair, because you're going to be at this for a few hours often, you perceive things outside through the senses of the ship, which it takes some getting used to. Right? I'm sure Ruavel can tell you about that because he's had some experience with it, and Crowley too. She says, did you want to explain what the experience was like for you, or did you want me to?
Oh, go ahead. I like hearing you talk. He winks at her.
She kind of looks a little taken aback, but smiles a bit.
Alva just shakes her head and rolls her eyes, but
Yeah, she then makes a show of rolling her eyes. Right? She says, well, good, because I'm going to do lots of it. Anyway, she says, perceiving through the ship, basically, it's not sight, not as you know it. It's perceiving the currents of magic that flow through things. That's another reason why you have to be able to use magic, because you already have to be kind of aware of it in order to understand what the information that the ship is giving you. Right? The ship will also have, other senses you're used to, things like temperature, pressure, pain, she says. If the ship gets damaged while you are linked to the ship, then you will also feel the pain, she says. If there is too much damage at once, then you will black out. Then you got to get somebody else in the chair if the ship is still in enough pieces to fly, she says. So, but so it's, I don't know, to me I perceive it as people being of different colors and kind of like they're glowing in a loosely humanoid shape when they're moving around the ship, and it's kind of like an all-around sense that way. But more important is perceiving the airs, the flow of magic and gravity and space and time that connect everything in the universe to everything else. This is how we navigate and sail from one planet to another, or one star and another. Everybody with me so far?
With you.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Fascinating.
I think it's pretty neat. It's a really neat experience. She says, "Okay, so the procedure is you sit down in the chair and you wait for the connection to take hold. And when she sits down in the chair, a bunch of vines come up from the floor. They wrap around her legs and around her arms.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles, her eyes kind of glaze over a little bit.
Ah, the mating call of the Blake.
Right? She says,
I was gonna say it sounds like Crowley has a hairball.
That's good. I like it.
Nah, Crowley's smoking dope.
A little of both.
Yeah, and she says, okay, then the procedure is, if we were in a larger ship, she says, I would therefore announce, I have the helm, and I would wait for my course and bearing before I took her out. There may also be instructions about speed. Usually it's expressed as a percentage of acceleration. The more powerful a spellcaster you are, the faster you can go when you are within close proximity to other sources of gravity. Gravity wells. Everything has a gravity well. Bigger things have bigger gravity wells. More massive things have more gravity wells, so sometimes things that don't look like they're huge are really heavy, right? And
Alva's biting her lip.
what's that? Sorry?
Alva is biting her lip.
Biting her lip. Okay. The like as in excited, nervous.
Avoiding trying to say something.
Spit it out, girl, says.
That's what he said.
Oh.
To what? I missed it.
I think she was talking about the gravity wells. You know, everything's
And talking about huge and big, and my apologies.
You hang around with humans, don't you?
No, reading books.
She says, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. She says, yeah, don't do that to the LP. She says, rolls her eyes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
still say I can take him, says Rovel. But I got money. Anyone want to bet? Says Cersei.
that would
Permission
be
to
Something
speak
says,
freely.
I'm sure that you could take him, Roosevelt, but do you really want to?
I really want to punch him in the mouth, he says.
yes, but he's the LT, and there's no way you can get away with that.
But the one thing we can get
Putting
away
him
with
in
is
the
we know
mouth
he's
is
full
an
of shit.
entirely different matter from taking him.
You might not be able to. He has quite the reputation as a sword singer, she says.
I got quite the reputation as a dirty fighter, he says.
That does not surprise me.
Oh yeah, says he's the kind of guy that'll spit on you and then kick you in the nuts.
Good to know, she
Always,
says.
there's always two ways
Are
to
you
solve any
speaking
problem.
from personal experience?
Yes, says Xerxes.
I hear you, Crowley, says Celine,
Yeah.
trying to divert the subject a bit.
Uh-huh.
Rubel says, well, he's bigger than me. I couldn't fight him fair.
Okay, so back to taking out the ship.
Yep.
What I do now that I am in the pinnace is I say, pinnace to deck watch.
Deck watch, go ahead.
Permission to disembark.
Granted, come off port and head for planet.
Avalanche, she says. Yeah, and she concentrates. The pinnace lifts off the deck. And then she kind of takes it out to the left and slowly accelerates away from the larger ship, heading towards the planet.
All right, now that we're off the ship,
Yes.
I have an idea about how to deal with the LT.
Uh-huh.
You know what I've been trained for, right?
I just...
Yes, she says.
Well, I can always impersonate him.
Well, again, if you're going to do that, just don't get caught, she says.
Couldn't that get you court-martialed?
Yeah, it could, she says.
Depends on what I do and how I do it.
Rubel says, shit, good looking. Anything in the Navy can get you court-martialed.
Pretty much, she says. Hey, remember it's my job here that I'm supposed to be the person in charge who's trying to, lead you into not getting yourself in shit, okay? She says.
Mine too.
Lead me not into temptation, for I can find it myself, says Rubel.
I can tell you are going to be a bad influence, she says.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we don't need a repeat of Golden Poo.
You know he's going to forever be that now, she says. Nothing. I think he's just got an inferiority complex, honestly, she says.
He should. He's inferior, says Rubel.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's a second son. And
Well, maybe somebody was just mean.
You might want to wait until after the coughing fit.
Sorry about that, guys. I'll mute the mic. Okay, sorry. Mic's back on.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
hey, no echo. Oh, there it is.
You're like, damn. Yeah, okay. So, where were we? Yes, we were discussing.
You were saying something, Brianna?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I was saying that, of course he's inferior. He's a second son and lacks intelligence.
Mm.
Maybe he's just mean to everybody because somebody was mean to him when he was little.
I must admit, there is a great deal of pressure to live up to the Golden Bough name.
Yeah. Navarre is what, 61 or something? Lieutenant Commander already?
Yeah, I know, right? She says. You know, when the family has such a history in the Navy.
Maybe it's sort of like a dog that, you know, his owner used to kick the hell out of him and now he bites everybody just because he can.
You could be right, she says.
Doesn't make me feel sympathy for the asshole, says Xerxes. Because he could be living with my father.
Oh, yeah.
Well, everyone's got a story.
That's true.
Unfortunately, he's sticking to his.
It doesn't make his behavior right, but at least makes it comprehensible.
I just turned that off. Oh, sorry about that again.
No problem.
Okay, just so you guys know, we're running our audio through the mic, so if we shut it off, we can't hear you either. Just so you know. So if you said something, I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonvin says it doesn't make his behavior right, but it at least makes it comprehensible.
I suppose that's true. I'm speculating anyway. I don't really know anything about his personal life. She says.
Nor do I want to, says Ravel.
Well, maybe we should find out, actually, says Bonvin, because then at least we will know or have some idea as to what the hell pushes his buttons, which could be useful.
You're right.
Very true.
Okay, I can get behind that, she says.
And it can come in handy for helping impersonate.
I'm going to pretend I did not hear that, she says with a grin.
Didn't hear what?
Exactly, she says.
I know nothing. I just point and shoot.
Right, she says.
I've been accused of that, says Xerxes.
Oh,
When we get back,
never mind. I'm not touching that one either.
I think I'll go talk to Lieutenant Commander.
We're on the pin right now. You can't.
Yes, you will have to do that later. We are currently flying down towards the surface of Arianrod.
Right.
I know.
Okay.
And I'm not touching that on 2 notes. My apologies. My mind is getting away with me.
It's fine, says Celine. Actually, I appreciate the fact that you've, come out of your shell a bit. I was a bit worried that, you weren't getting
I had
on
a
well.
chance to go up to the crow's nest and read a romance novel.
Oh, you like romance novels too?
Well, of course.
She grins. She asks you about a popular series that's...
I am surrounded by a bunch of weirdos.
Oh, just because you're not getting any. Oh, sorry. I said that out loud, didn't I?
Celine bursts out laughing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's really not fair to Madrimlian, she says.
Far as I knew.
Well, if you ever actually read a book, you'd get it. So.
I'm sorry, Crowley. What was that?
Far as I knew, on that kind of stuff was frowned upon.
On a ship?
Yes.
It's discouraged, says Celine.
Are you suggesting that I'm illiterate there, Alva?
When it comes to romance novels, maybe?
I think he takes them secretly from my bedside table and reads them, she says.
I've read a few good ones, but it's really hard to get them out in the woods.
I guess, she says.
And they don't really survive going up trees very well.
Of course, Madrimlian makes a comment about the plot in the book, the series that Celine had actually mentioned.
See, you do, she says.
I think I'm going to have to read those.
Oh, they're very good. The whole series is in the library, she says.
Oh, good. At least they carry something good.
Sailors gotta entertain themselves somehow, and they discourage us from fraternizing.
Honestly, I read the books not for the stories, but for the plots and the
sex scenes. Bruavel.
Isn't that what we all read them for?
Pretty much, he says.
Not the sex scenes.
Speak for yourself.
Then you really have not gotten into the good ones yet.
No, what is it, Madrimlian? What do you read them for? She says.
We're not hearing you if you're saying anything there, Brianna.
Oh, what I read them for is plot and how things go from one thing to another, and the interconnections of personalities.
Yeah, we read them for the interconnection of the personalities, too.
Not that kind of interconnection, you pervert.
I am not a pervert. I'm sweet and innocent.
Yeah, says Ruavel. Yeah, okay. It's a fantasy novel?
Okay, my mind might not be sweet and innocent, but the rest of you is.
I'll believe.
Okay, we're getting pretty close to the airfield here, guys, so hold up.
Time to clam up.
Well,
oh, wrong choice of words.
I don't want to be too distracted because, I would hate to break the landing gear off the pinnace or something.
Okay, can we change the name of this thing?
Nope.
No, that's just what a little ship that does shuttling and whatnot for a larger ship is called. That's just the class of ship. That's what they're called.
I know, but it sounds too close to something else.
It's true. Especially over, digital
Just
chat.
Remember, it's
like
not
this.
even spelled close. Pinnace.
Yes, but when you hear it...
Yeah, it doesn't matter how it's spelled when you hear it.
Does if you think about it.
Well, I imagine that it has a name. What is its name?
Ship's name. There are two of them on the ship, and their names are... Their names are the Two Lovers and the Tribe of Lunatics.
That's not helpful. That's not helpful at all.
No,
that
not.
Is like beyond not
God.
helpful. You're terrible.
And we're probably on the tribe of lunatic.
How about Dick and Jane?
Oh, dear God, no. Knowing our luck would be stuck with Dick.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you wouldn't get Dick.
Oh,
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
You wouldn't get Jack either.
You know what? Pinnaces, okay, in the world, they typically have names like Star Dancer and Dream Spinner and,
and
lovely things like that.
the Two Lovers and the Tribe
stuff
of
like
Lunatics.
not
Okay,
stuff
he's
like kumquat.
sticking to it, eh?
Sticking to it, yes.
All right, fine.
Their names are the Two Lovers
And the Tribe of Lunatics.
and the Tribe of Lunatics.
Which one are we on?
I don't know. Roll a d6.
Oh, damn.
Odds you're on tribal lunatics.
Somebody roll me a d6 because I left my dice across the room.
That is so predictable on that one.
Okay, who's rolling the d6?
Not
I
I.
am.
Okay,
Probably will.
you spoke first.
He's not allowed. The dice will get catty.
You're hilarious tonight, Allison. You really are funny.
Thank you. I've had lots of practice lately.
You should see her security tape videos.
Oh, they're on YouTube.
They're on YouTube.
3.
Roll a 3. You're on the.
Is 3.
You're on the tribe of lunatics.
That's great. Okay.
Told you.
Well,
Yeah.
I can at least call it Luna,
Yep.
and we will do that. Okay.
Cool. Her Luna.
And I will apologize to Luna for the derogatory comment about that name. Style of ship.
Well, currently, she's aptly named, I think, says Celine.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
From Luna, aren't we?
Yep. Tribe of Lunatics is her actual name. I didn't meet her. I have no idea.
Honestly,
who
that
named
kind
her.
of sounds like us.
That might stick, she says.
Oh boy.
That's what I was afraid of.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm making my landing now. She says, "Can you
I'm
signal
sorry,
the
but it's
tower?"
gonna stick like shit.
Oh dear.
Copy that. Yep, Madrid will signal the tower.
Yep.
Okay, time to clam up.
Yeah, you signal the tower. They signal back for you to land. And where to land.
Give us a particular pad or docking bay there.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Docking pad 11.
Copy that.
Right.
Signal back our affirmative, and I'll head there.
Back.
Yep.
Yeah, and she'll set her down as gently as she can.
Yeah. Roll a piloting.
Oh, now I really do have to get up and go across the room. Sorry, guys. I forgot my dice because we were running behind. I'll be right back.
My apologies. I gotta step out for a smoke.
Okay. Allison's out for a cigarette.
You know, it occurs to me, actually. I'm thinking that we might want to make a habit of doing a halftime break for 5 minutes. We're almost at halftime
we're
now.
We're at halftime in like 8 minutes, so.
Right, so why don't we just call the halftime break now?
Yeah.
Right, and...
I can wait 8 minutes if you want me to.
Oh, no, it's fine. I've got to do some stuff anyway, so...
Yeah.
5 minutes or 10 minutes, would you say?
10 minutes. We'll come back at 1932.
Okay, and we'll just run our music in the meantime, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Time to smoke a ball.
And we are...
Sounds good.
And we are 3 bells of the second dog watch. 4 bells of the second dog watch.
4 bells of the second dog watch. Okay.
All right. That's when we're
Woof,
coming
woof,
back.
woof, woof.
Copy that.
So put on the music.
Now I can hear the music.
Can you hear the music now there?
Yeah, I can.
Is this off or is this on?
It's on.
Okay.
How about the others here? Can you hear the music?
I can't hear music.
Me either.
Strange. When I mute the mic, can you still hear the music?
I just figured out what my problem was.
What's that?
Apparently, I was watching the Twitch through World Anvil without even realizing it.
Ah, you were on the World Anvil site with the Twitch on.
Yeah.
Okay. Good thing that we got that figured out. Now you can't hear the music because you turned it off, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And now I'm not going to get the echo anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. It's easier for me to respond and play.
Right. Darn it. I'm kidding, of course.
I was just sitting here looking at my computer going, why is there a speaker on that one? Like if there's sound coming out of something, it'll have the speaker going
Yeah.
up in the tabs.
Yeah.
I gotta cut down a bunch of windows so I can actually see things better.
Yeah.
Got 12 tabs open on my internet right now, so. To World Anvil, to YouTube, Pixify, TYT, Facebook.
Yeah.
Skills thing from let me link to. Yolatha JPEG. I can close that one.
Yeah. We're not there anymore.
And my NaNoWriMo up, even though I haven't done anything this month on it.
Yeah. I haven't done my NaNoWriMo in months.
I keep meaning to.
Yeah.
Just every time I got days off, it's like I am so uninspired to write.
Can the audience hear your conversation?
Probably.
But alright, I want to get this finished, but I can't seem to find the energy to do so.
Sometimes it's just best to knuckle down, buckle down, and do it. And just write whatever pops into your head till you can work on what you're supposed to be.
Oh no, I've got a lot of stuff for this book already in my head, ready to go. I was like, I'm gonna work on my writing today. I was like, I'm gonna work on my writing tomorrow. And then by the time I wake up, it's like, I don't feel like doing anything. I'm just gonna go back to bed. days off have literally been me just sleeping them away.
Maybe pretend it's a job that you're getting paid for.
Yeah, I know. I think what I'm trying to do is set myself up. Okay, I got 50,000 words to write in the month, and I've got 10 days left. Let's go. I want to get it published because I'm trying to. I've got a trilogy I want to write. At the moment, it's a one-off, but I'm thinking about trying to make it into a career if I can get myself into the proper mindset, and that's what I've been trying to do. Sit down and do it. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Did that for Nano, and I can't keep it up
I'm
now.
back. So I timed my chatty Cathy well.
What's revolting is I scarfed an avocado in that time period.
How could you eat that stuff?
It's really easy, especially if you like guacamole.
Typically with a spoon.
Then again, I could never understand how you could eat pomegranates either.
With a spoon? Or your fingers?
That takes a knife.
People have trouble figuring out how the hell I eat pickled habaneros.
You open your mouth, you pop it in, you chew it up and swallow. What's the big deal?
Exactly. Same with an avocado and pomegranate.
Yeah, I gag on those.
They're just not your cup of tea. I'm so glad this is not being recorded. Though I wouldn't be surprised if that pops up in game again.
You and your pop-ups.
I'm worse than an adware. Exactly. I'm actually in the process of trying to quit, otherwise I can't get my surgeries. Otherwise, I'd be wholeheartedly in it since I own a pipe.
Honestly, if you switch from cigarettes to pipe, you'll actually cut down quicker.
That's why I smoke Talons at the moment. Cigarillos. They're also pretty much the cheapest thing on the market. They're like $12 a pack. How much for 16 ounces? I think what I was getting before had Virginia in it, and I think it was also a Cavendish. The one I used to smoke was kind of a chocolate cherry in aroma.
Blood Red Moon.
No, it's a cherry. It does have chocolate.
Dark chocolate and Royal and cherry, I believe.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So good.
I just wish Philly blunts weren't so expensive for 5 of them. But they had a really decent chocolate. Everybody that I was around when smoking it wanted to eat the thing. No, not really. My frame of mind right now, that is not a good thing.
It's yummy.
Actually, that's not bad.
So is gentleman caller?
Yeah, I'd like to avoid those.
Name of the tobacco, you silly goose. That's really nice. Sable likes the smell of it. Unfortunately, she's allergic to deer tongue.
Oh, that sucks.
Printer, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we're back.
And front.
Look here.
Oh yeah, we figured out the echo problem.
Oh, what was it?
She was running the live stream.
Okay.
She had the World Anvil site open. It was running on her World Anvil site.
Yes, because it streams to the World Anvil homepage and also our campaign page.
I was on the campaign page.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. All right, so I will roll. I'm rolling a d20, right, to make it a piloting check to land.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing. Okay.
That's right.
I will pull up my character sheet then, and I roll the d20, and that is an 11 on the die.
I think I put piloting under. I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
Space if it's pilot.
My computer is slow, so I am waiting for it to, I am monitoring the stream on a little laptop, and I'm waiting for my thing to come up. Okay, there it is. Sheet. Look at my character sheet here.
As soon as I get up the courage to actually talk to the guy, I'll get him to help me fix this character sheet so that it actually has piloting and navigation on it.
Okay, so, sorry, where did you put it?
At the bottom of skills, I think.
Skills, okay.
Under skill notes or
special abilities. No. Okay, I've got a fly skill here. I don't know if that's what I'm after.
Yeah, use fly. That's.
I have a pilot skill.
Yeah, but not on your character sheet.
Actually, yeah. A Hero Lab character sheet.
Yeah, Hero Lab. Yes, I've already added it to Hero Lab. I don't have it for
our World Anvil character sheet.
Ah, right.
Okay. Sorry, where would I find it?
Under skill notes.
Skill notes. Sorry to be bogging this down, guys. I don't have skill notes here.
That means you have no skill notes.
Well, so you didn't give me a piloting skill.
Must have made a mistake.
All right, I'll use fly. That's a +2.
Okay.
So 13 would be
13 isn't good enough to land.
Okay. We'll work out on that later.
All right. We'll work that out later, but...
Yeah, but now, in the meantime, we'll work with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So land. Without breaking anything. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Including my head. All right. We're down, she says.
Ruavel throws the gangplank down, runs down, goes, falls to his knees and kisses the ground a couple times.
On your feet, Mitty.
Yeah, Celine's just blinking at him like, what the fuck?
We made it, he says.
I'm not that bad at this, she says. Oh my god. Okay. Head down and look for the quartermaster.
Yeah.
Pay no more attention to the likes of Ruavel Sunfall.
Yep. Yeah, you find Quartermaster
White
Oak. Directing things.
Salute.
Sir.
Midshipman, he says. What can I do for you?
Ensigns now, actually, sir.
Ensigns. Excellent.
Well, these guys are the middies, she says. We have people to boss around now, sir, she says with a grin.
He says, that's always the ensign's first job.
Avalanche, she says.
What can I do for you, ensign?
We've been asked to come down and assist with the supplies, loading the supplies.
Okay. The labor.
Yes, sir.
I think the captain was just giving us an excuse to get off the ship, sir.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, you put in about 8 hours here.
I'm not afraid of hard work, sir.
And then you get paid.
Pays good, sir. She's thinking of, I'm sure there's like places I can go shopping. So
Right. He says 3 gold pieces a day.
She's impressed. Sounds good, sir, she says.
Excellent, he says. The lot of you can report to Stevedore Macmillan. He's human.
Avalon.
Okay, she says. So what does he look like, sir?
He's about 6 foot. Muscular, blonde hair, short, blue eyes, pointed ears.
I thought you said he was human, sir.
He is human.
He has pointed ears?
He's got elf blood.
Okay, she says. Thank you, sir. I'll go find him.
No problem.
May we be dismissed?
You are dismissed.
She salutes.
Yep.
All right, middies, you heard the
Follows it.
Commander.
master. Let's go. All in.
Yep.
She
I
says.
follow in.
Okay. Yeah, follow in. Yeah, she says quietly to Ruavel and Xerxes, her problem children, right? If we behave ourselves and do this properly, then we'll have some actual free time to explore the city with pay, she says.
We got that. We're not slow.
Good, she says.
Don't fuck it up.
If you screw this up for me, she says, you are not going to be impressed.
He says, I promise not to.
Okay, fair enough.
Did that.
All right, we go report to the Stevedore Macmillan.
Macmillan, yep. His name is actually, as you're asking around, they call him by his first name.
Right, I'm sure they do.
Right? Around here. That's the one I wanted. You're the one that I want.
If you say Angus, I'm gonna kick you.
Yeah, once the social distancing is over, you'll kick him, and by then you may have forgotten.
She probably will.
You can only hope.
Remember, I'm the one who keeps all the notes.
Yeah, she might not forget, actually. I would. She won't.
His name is actually Minicel.
Minicel, that's an elven name.
Oh yeah, he's very elven, actually.
I see. Somebody was
Probably-
being racist.
Probably more than half.
Yeah, somebody's being racist. Fine.
All right, he sees you guys approaching and smiles and says, "Ma'am."
She says, yeah, how is she supposed to address him?
Stevedore.
Stevedore? She says, Stevedore, she says with a smile, we've been asked to assist with the loading.
And he says,
We're to report to you.
all right, we're happy to have you. He says, he yells out for Faravin. Faravin! The guy looks up, comes running up there. He's Elven.
Right.
He's Alfar.
Okay.
He says, "This is Ensign Faravin Summerheart."
Well met, Ensign, she says.
Well met, Ensign Middies. He's a foreman here.
Okay.
All right, so he'll show you ways what to do.
We're at your disposal, she says.
Oh, I'm not a sir. He says, "Don't sir me." He says, "You'll make me think that I'm actually like important or something."
Mr. McMillan works for a living, she says, not like
That's
us.
right. He
Although
says,
we're going to work today, she says. He smiles at him.
"All right, thank you."
Thank you, she says.
"Yep, you shall follow me," says Faravin.
Yep, fall in with him.
He takes you down and shows you where you got to load boxes onto trolleys, basically, and trolley them across to the thing to freighters.
Okay.
Right? They're full freighters. They're not even like using like yachts or anything, like small boats.
Oh, wow.
They're using full-size large freighters.
So they're actually taking like freighters with the convoy.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. And you ferry on this stuff onto the freighters and...
Okay. Roll up my sleeves and get hauling boxes.
Yep.
I probably do more pushing than lifting, but...
Yep.
Because I'm, only
you
about
push
average
the trolleys strength. And...
Yeah. Not like some of these muscly people around me.
Yeah. Ruavel lifts boxes.
He's muscly.
Yep.
Celine watches Ruavel lifting boxes when she can get the chance out of the corner
Xerxes
of
lifts
her
boxes
eye.
too.
Oh, watch that too. Mm-hmm.
I just get right to work.
I'm sure she's not the only one who's watching.
Exactly. Alva roll up her sleeves as well, and that's when anybody else had noticed she's still wearing her bracers.
Yeah.
Nobody says anything to her about her, and I don't think. I certainly don't.
No. Yep.
No, Von Vin will help with cart pushing because she's not particularly box lifting material either.
No.
Terminator will lift some boxes, but not a lot of them.
Yeah, you said Von Vin's a little chunky there, or is that right? Or is it Alva? I can't remember. One of them was chunkier.
Von Vin.
Yeah, not Alva.
Von Vin's a little on the chunky side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Celine has the reverse problem. She's built like a bird.
Yeah.
Von Vin has a horrible sweet tooth.
He has a horrible sweet tooth.
I like that. I like that quite a lot, actually. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so for a good long time, you guys...
and I do my best to lift what I can.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes two, but you see that's normal for most people around here. Right? These boxes are big and heavy. And most people are elves around here, which means that they're not built like brick shithouses.
Yeah, unlike the two Alfar boys over there.
Right.
Sometimes I miss Abdamar.
I'm sorry to get. Sometimes you miss what?
Abdamar.
Abdamar?
Is that a mousetrap?
Probably. What's Abdamar? She says.
No, it's got to be out of game.
Oh, it's out of game. Oh, okay.
My apologies.
That's fine. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're not, we just keep hauling boxes. Anything unusual going on? Anything that draws our attention that might be out of place?
Actually, everybody can make me a perception check.
Ooh, goody. I like perception checks.
Nice.
What's that?
So are we actually using the buttons on the World Anvil page?
If you want to, if you have dice, go ahead and use them.
We're trusting people. If you want to cheat on your dice, you cheat only yourself. This game is only for fun. As you know, Aaron's games tend to be limited in their dice rolling and only when they're important, right?
Yeah.
So
12.
16.
where's my perception? There it
Under
is.
P for perception.
14.
$18.
Okay, did anybody say anything while the mic was muted?
Yeah, just need a minute. We're trying to find our dice.
Okay.
18?
Yeah, I caught that one, Ron. Thanks.
He's
Just
more
wait.
perceptive than Madrimlian. Dang.
It's because Madrimlian's a knob. He's
I had a
looking at
16.
he's looking at all the girls.
Yeah, we know. We know you had a 16.
Yasma rolled a 9.
Okay,
Hey, who says Madrimlian's looking at the girls? Maybe Madrimlian's looking at the boys. He hasn't
That's true.
defined what Madrimlian, or,
Charlie rolled
his,
a 19.
Nice.
okay. Those of you that rolled better than 14,
Better than or including?
including 14,
Okay.
notice on more than one occasion, right? Somebody dropped something into one of the boxes as they're being sealed up.
Drop something into the boxes.
Yeah, like walk by and go, boom, casually drop something into the box.
Oh, that's interesting. They're not very big things they're dropping into the boxes.
It's
obviously.
bags. You can tell what it is. They're like
I
they're
see.
purses.
Who are these people? What do they have anything in common from looking at them?
They're various Navy personnel,
Rank?
enlisted mostly.
I don't like that. Do I have any kind of authority to investigate this? Like, can I, just walk up to a box and have a look?
No.
No, damn it. Okay. Well, are the crates marked with numbers or anything like that?
Yes. They're marked with letter number combinations.
Okay, then I will make a point of memorizing the letter number combinations of 3 different crates that they do this to.
Okay. The thing you note about the different crates that they do it to is they all start with the letter E.
All right, that helps. She nudges somebody, probably, I don't know, whoever, Vonvin, I guess, and says, "Are you seeing what I'm seeing over there?"
People dropping bags into the crates? Yeah, I'm wondering what they're trying to smuggle.
So am
Drugs,
I.
goodies, or tobacco. Take your pick.
Yeah, so am I. I wonder the same thing, she says. I noticed that they all start with E, the ones that they're dropping them into. We'll have to open up one when we get back on the ship.
That's what I was thinking. Hey, Ruvel?
Yeah?
Or she says,
Hey,
we
hand
can
with one of
find
these
out where
crates.
the E crates are destined for.
That's a good point, Vonvid. Sorry I didn't catch that, Madrimley. Were you talking to me?
No, it's not.
Ruvel.
What were you saying?
Give me a hand with one of these crates. They look rather big.
Okay. Picks up a crate. And
It's one of the E crates, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and now they're going to find out where it goes. Where does this go?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, they tell you to put it on a trolley over by berth E.
Well, that would be why it's marked with E, I suppose.
Yep. All right.
Head over there.
Yeah, there's trolleys there. All right, they're loading them up. All the crates on it say E on them. E7, E62, E41.
Is there a name on the ship?
No, there's no ship here. These things have to be taken to the trolleys are pushed by hand out to the ships, the freighter ships out in the airfield.
Right, and this is loading bay E, is what you're
Right,
telling
loading
me.
bay E from the warehouse.
And all you guys are loading the things on the trolleys, not actually pushing the trolleys.
Oh yeah, Crowley might be there, so he can easily take a look, right?
Yeah, I can walk to the trolleys with the E on it goes where it's going.
Oh, I was referring to looking into it before they seal it up, but sure.
Actually, that would be dangerous.
Dangerous taking something out because someone could see. Following where these trolleys go, I'm just walking down.
Yeah, he's right. You know, if he walks up to one of these things while they're in there and looks inside the thing,
Yeah, then they're going to know the jig is up, and God only knows what happens then.
right.
But if he follows where they're going and figures out what ship they're being loaded on, he can probably get away with that for sure.
Absolutely. I would say nobody even notices you there, Crowley.
It's not
Excellent.
like it's not like
I'm gonna follow the trolley.
okay. You heard
And,
that? He's gonna follow the trolley. Okay.
Find out the name ship that it's being loaded on.
Okay. All right. And I think that Brianna's been trying to cut in here.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you follow the trolley up to a ship, right? A freighter called the Hand of Bridget.
And what?
Hand of Bridget.
Okay.
Cool. In the meantime, I'll trust Crowley to do his thing, and I'll just keep pushing crates.
Yep.
And then proceed back and let Jensen know.
Okay.
Let who know? Sorry, I didn't
Jensen's.
catch. The ensigns. Okay. Hand of Bridget. Thank you, Crowley. I appreciate that.
Okay. This all happened early in your shift, right? And then about 2 hours into your shift, you're told that it's time for a break.
I'm sure I'm ready for one by now.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep. Ruavel and Xerxes are down to their undershirts now.
Yeah. Definitely checking that out. Yeah. Okay. How long of a break do we get?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay. So we were to report to the quartermaster. Is he still around anywhere?
Which the quartermaster...
When we originally arrived here?
Oakwood or something like that.
White Oak?
Yeah, White Oak.
White Oak, yeah.
Yeah, he's still around.
Okay, probably makes sense to report this to him, eh? I imagine. I mean, I could go
Yep.
right to my mother, but, Okay, but this...
Try reporting it to him first, and then if it doesn't seem like he does anything, then you can report it to your mom, too.
Good idea, she says. It's a bit risky if he's in on whatever this scheme is that he might act, she says, but we should report it up the chain of command, she says. So I say, let's take the risk. Is that okay with everyone else?
Well, you know what? I could mention Saw to a higher authority without it upsetting the chain of command because I'm not in it.
But if there's something serious going on, then they might want to bring harm to you, Crowley, and you don't have the protection of the Navy.
No, but what I'm saying is you guys can higher than...
Celine, I go talk to the quartermaster.
Okay, all that broke up, and I don't really understand what was said there. Crowley said something, and then Madrimlian said Celine, and something about the quartermaster. Crowley first, if you don't mind.
If you think the quartermaster might be in on it, I could take it above his head without it upsetting the balance.
That's true, but in order to do that, you would have to get back up to the ship, she says. And people will notice if Luna takes off and leaves. Furthermore, I can't pilot her again for the rest of the day, she says.
I'm good at piloting, not good at landing, says Ravel.
Gotcha, she says.
Ah.
And I'm sorry, Madrimlian, you said something?
Yeah, I was saying, Celine, why don't we go talk to the quartermaster? Well, shit, you talk to him. I'll just be there as an observer. I don't think he'll notice me.
Okay. Let's give it a try, she says.
Because I'm actually going to utilize his ability to
blend in.
Yeah.
She says to Crowley, I appreciate you wanting to take the initiative on this, but the thing is that it's easier for you to disappear than it would be for the daughter of the captain to disappear, if you know what I'm saying, she says. And if he isn't in on it and we don't go up the chain of command, then we're going to get in shit, because that's not how things are done in the Navy. We'll have gone over his head. We'll have made an enemy.
They'll tend to not like it when you do that.
No, they don't. I wouldn't, she says. Let's give him a shot. Yep,
right.
Heads up to him.
Yeah, he's just in the smoking area lighting his pipe.
Are there other people with him?
No, he's standing alone at the moment, but there are other people in the smoking area.
She says, Commander, can I speak with you for a minute?
Absolutely.
Yep. Pull him aside somewhere.
Yeah, he puts his pipe away as he's leaving the smoking area. So, what can I do for you?
She says, Sir, have you noticed that some of the, it appears to be mostly enlisted, have been tossing bags into crates and then sealing them up right away?
No, I hadn't noticed that.
She says, they all appear to be in the crates marked with an E, so they're in the E berth, she says. They're about this big, and demonstrates with their hands however big they were.
Yeah, the size of a belt pouch.
About the size of a belt pouch, she says, maybe?
I'll look into it. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Thank you, sir, she says. Knows that's a dismissal, and...
Don't, do anything foolish, like approach them or anything.
No, sir, she says.
Okay.
And smiles. He looks genuinely concerned, eh?
Yeah.
Does Madrimlia make the same assessment? He has a better sense motive than I do, probably.
Roll your sense motives.
data sheet again. Oh, I'm not bad at this.
22?
Holy crap.
Yeah, Drumlin's got skill, focus, sense, motive.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Okay. I rolled a 2. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't epically fail, but I'm hopeless.
You're hopeless.
I think.
You can't read him.
Yeah,
he
but
could be just blowing smoke up your ass, but he does sound sort of sincere.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
As far as Madrimlian is concerned, though, he sounds sincere.
I'll let her know after we leave his presence, because I don't want him knowing I was there anyway.
Okay.
Cool, that's good to know. She says, I couldn't really read him. He sounded sincere to me, but what do I know?
He seems sincere. The thing with the people in the military is, even if they aren't sincere, they have to sound it in order to get by it in certain situations.
That's true, she says. Okay.
How many times have we acted sincere around LT when we meant nothing?
That's true, she says.
Yeah, but the LT is a penis, says
He is a penis, says Celine, since she's not on the ship and doesn't care about his opinion right now. He's worried he'll overhear.
I'm out of uniform. So are you probably now.
Von Vin says. Von Vin says, no, he's more useless than a penis. More like tits on a boar.
No, he's a dick. You are what you eat. Come on.
Hey, what's wrong with eating dick? Come on now.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I just said he was one.
There's nothing wrong with eating dick.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah, so she gets back to work, because I'm sure it's been almost 15 minutes now.
Yep. Work.
Later on, just before lunch, you see him go over and open up one of the crates. Gets the guys to open it up.
Cool, he waited a little. We won't immediately get associated with it.
He probably started watching them specifically for it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
Yeah.
What's he pull out?
Well, he takes out a bag and looks inside it. Pours something out into his hand.
I can't see what it is from here.
You make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody is looking, because actually most people are looking, so.
Dremlin is not.
Yeah.
He just stubbed his toe on a crate.
15 total.
You rolled a 1?
Yep.
You're sure it's drugs?
19.
17.
I rolled a 5, and Crowley rolled a 19.
Okay.
17.
Okay, anybody who rolls better than 15 catches the glint off of it.
Weapons?
No, they're only small bags. It's gemstones, you think. Diamonds.
Diamonds. I see.
Uh-huh. Now he's gonna get them all pulled off to...
Yep.
Yeah. He says, seal this area off. He says to some MPs. So the rest of you back to work.
Yep, back to work.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
They're gonna
What's that?
have to go to the ship and get all the ones that were loaded off of it too. Oh, that's gonna be so much work.
Yup. We just made more work for ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys start loading crates, right? Right. Ruavel says to the lieutenant commander as he's waiting around, he sent a lieutenant off to fetch something. You're not sure, somebody or something. You couldn't overhear quite.
Right.
Right? And he's standing around with the crates. Ruavel comes over to him with the crate and says, "What do you want us to do with the ones that we're loading now that have this on them?" "Good point," says the lieutenant commander. He goes, "I guess line them up over here." He points to an area just off the...
Yep, push into our trolley over there.
Yep. Do it.
Yep.
do as he says.
Yeah,
Yep.
move all the E-boxes where we were told to.
Yep. Yeah. A few minutes later, a captain comes back.
Ooh. A salute.
Yep.
Yeah, he nods to you. He doesn't salute you. You're all out of uniform, so...
Yep.
Right. He says, "Pick some people you trust," he says to the lieutenant commander. He says, and move these things into the armory. All of them. All the boxes off the ship.
But yep, more work.
Well, provided that the lieutenant commander gets us.
Well, he calls the stevedore guy over. Farravin.
Right.
Right? And, or not Farravin, Minnesel. McMillan. Right? And he calls over a few of his foremen. Right? And your foreman, Farravin, calls you guys over.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep, we head over.
Right?
Yep.
Yep.
They're going to need us for some extra time, he says. It's volunteer, so you don't have to. He says, but they'll pay us double days' pay.
No,
Oh,
that's all right.
I'm in.
Says
Okay.
Celine.
He says, you guys are hard workers and honest. He says, we have to move the crates off of the ship to the armory.
Gotcha, she says.
right.
He says,
Okay.
we suspect that people are going to try to stop us from doing so.
Well, they don't train us to look decorative in the Navy, she says.
She says, I noticed a lot of you are wearing red jackets.
We do have a lot of Marines here, she says.
Well, go ahead, Ron.
Bombin just nods, and we have a little bit of magic.
He nods. Good. Right. He says, obviously your weapons are all up on the ship, so we'll have to provide you with some, but that's not an issue, right? What's your weapon of choice? And we're going to need all of you Marines to guard these shipments while the non-Marines push.
Of course.
Sounds
No
good.
choices, rapier or short sword, and I'm not a Marine. May I actually utilize my skills to their fullest?
As soon as you can push.
Well,
Copy that.
She
Us.
says, I'm a witch. I have my dagger, she says. And I doubt you've got a sickle handy.
No.
I'm only good at range.
Well, we have bows.
I take it you probably don't have a Spire Rapier.
He says, I don't know. Roll me a d20, Taz, and add your charisma modifier to it.
Charisma modifier? That's a 4.
It's a 4 modifier, or you roll a 4?
I rolled a 4 with the modifier.
Oh, God. He says, I doubt it highly, he says.
I guess I'll stick with the normal rapier.
Yeah, that we can provide.
I'm not quite as good with that, but...
I'm sure
And for
you'll do
everybody
fine.
else's benefit, Alva's bracers actually have her goddess's symbol on it.
Okay?
I forgot how to pronounce her name.
One of the Morrigan, I
Bab?
recall.
Babkatha.
Right.
Yeah, she's one of the Morrigan.
And on her bracers, she doesn't hide it.
Von Vin says, I can use a scimitar along with a staff, but a scimitar would probably be better for the situation.
Absolutely. If you're not a Marine, we'll arm you just in case you need them, but we'd prefer that you guys get the shipment out of there. Look, he says, what we have here is conflict diamonds. Says there are rebel factions on the moon. The moon is rich with diamonds.
Right.
But there are factions that are trying to mine the diamonds using slave labor. When we find these mines, we shut them down.
Gotcha, she says.
But the people of Arianrod don't want to export the diamonds. Any of them. Not raw. Jewelry. Craftsmanship. Things like that. That's what they want. He says, so this is really against the law here.
Understood, she says.
People are going to try and cover this up.
Okay.
Well, we'll be ready, she says.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
We get to
Go get a
work.
weapon.
Yeah, you guys
Bow.
go arm yourselves. Get a bow, get a scimitar, get a rapier, get a...
Rapier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. I won't be gone long. I just gotta check dinner here. Just a second. Carry on without me if need be.
What are we doing for dinner?
Meatloaf.
All right. Meatloaf. I would do anything for cow.
But I won't move that.
That's what I have for dinner.
Meatloaf?
I have cow in the form of soup.
So did I. I had a steak.
That's not in the form of soup.
Dinner?
No, but I had cow.
And what do you say, Brianna?
What's dinner?
You haven't eaten yet?
Nope. Haven't eaten all day.
Crazy
Well,
bitch.
get on it.
How is stuff supposed to go to your ass if you don't eat?
Exactly.
Okay, I haven't eaten anything proper all day.
Oh, okay. You've been
I've had-
eating.
I'm back.
I had a muffin. I had cookie. I've got 3 brownies sitting here waiting for down on them.
Okay. Good healthy ass food.
And I have a ham and cheddar on an everything croissant breakfast sandwich from work.
Yeah, and there's only 2 places those will go, and that's where we want them to go.
Exactly. Ass for tits.
Exactly.
Yep. You gotta have a good ass building diet. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you, Allison. You always had a good ass.
Why, thank you. But I'm working on the front, too. And apparently I got the genetic lottery on that one. Holy crap.
Good for you. I'm sure Brianna is envious.
Shut up.
All my transgender friends are envious.
I bet.
I've been surprising the doctor.
Good for you. That's cool. I'm glad for you. That's excellent.
Apparently.
It actually scares the shit out of me.
Ouch.
Yeah, I bet. I remember, yeah, I don't know, this is probably not appropriate conversation for a live stream, but I remember that I had a sudden growth spurt in that area in my teenage years, and yeah, they hurt for a while.
I have been hurting since I was 3 months into my hormones.
Yeah, you've been having a rough time with it.
Well, trust me, after 4 years, you're still going to have a hard time with it.
Yeah. Allison's family line, all the women's are like double D's and larger.
Try double Fs.
Yikes. Well, let's hope you don't need reduction surgery after a while.
That'd be funny.
Would be irony.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'll give your Brianna anything I could get rid of.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
After the game, I got something I wanted to talk to you guys about being transgendered and stuff. But it's not appropriate for the live stream, so
yeah, so we won't do that now.
And the stuff that we have been discussing is appropriate for the live stream.
Well, there's a reason why I marked this as adult content channel, right? Because I know how our games typically go, and the fact that we tend to be pretty frank about things. So,
I like being blunt. If you can't be blunt, don't live.
No, if you got that
sounded
wrong. You got that wrong. If you can't smoke blunts, don't live.
There is that too.
Remind
I
you
the Philly blunts.
that we are in Canada, and therefore it is legal. Anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so yes,
Canada,
we get ready.
Where
We start loading
abortion,
stuff.
and
Unloading now, actually.
Unloading now. Yeah, we got half an hour left here. Let's
Yeah, when I head back with the bow, I try to find a good vantage point that is nowhere near them.
Okay.
And that I can see everything.
Good call. A sniper. Well, I'm loading crates, so I'm gonna be a target. So that's fine.
I keep.
And if I can hide myself, great.
I'm probably gonna be one of the ones going up to the ship to start unloading. So.
You were saying, Taz?
I'd be helping unloading still. Keep
I'm
things
still
moving.
moving crates.
Yeah.
Help me, boys, load these crates. Way, hey, move your ass.
Close enough.
Crowley's
Work
gonna
is
be
the curse of the
wanting
drinking
Asma's
class.
back.
What's that, Crowley?
Crowley's gonna be watching Asma's back. He's gonna follow her. She's loading and unloading.
Okay. Yeah, you guys push the crates through town, basically.
Right.
You have to push them through town.
Oh, it's great.
Right? 10 crates to a trolley, and each of you pushing a trolley.
Yep.
Germany is going to smudge the bottom part of the E so it looks like an F.
Can't.
Yeah.
Bright white chip paint, eh?
Yep.
Okay. Shitty deal. Good thinking, though.
Mm-hmm. And
Actually, I got a question.
I might have an answer.
Can I utilize fabricate disguise for the crates?
I think that's. I don't know.
Couldn't prestidigitation do that?
I'm checking. Yeah, it has a lot of uses, so that's why I'm checking.
Yeah, that's a good
Yep.
idea. I can chip in with that, too. I have some arcane magic as well.
And I said that out of character, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Because it says you change outfits or create a disguise out of materials you're wearing or carrying, potentially including a disguise. You can alter your it's just or change the structure of objects.
It's not really its structure though.
It's too big. If you could carry it, if you were carrying it on your shoulder, I would say, yeah, you could do it.
Okay.
Right? But pushing it in a trolley, nah. Alright. What is the answer on prestidigitation there, Taz?
It can make things that look fragile, duplicate. It can't duplicate any spell effects beyond moving, cleaning, and toiling. Lasts an hour.
Well, yeah.
I see nothing about causing a minor illusion type things. Minor illusion would work though if you can use that.
Minor illusion.
I think that's a level 0 spell.
I think it's first.
Is it a first?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of 5th edition. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, push these things through town then. Do our best.
If I can stick to rooftops, I will.
Okay.
Per se.
Yeah, you can.
And stay out of sight while I go.
Do I see her agilely hopping from rooftop to rooftop? Okay, don't pay any attention to her after I just make sure she's following.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to draw attention.
Yeah. So about the 5th load through.
Uh-huh.
Right. As you guys are passing by one of the alleys, you hear a voice from inside the alley beckoning you over.
I recognize the voice?
Come here, he says.
Nope. Why would...
No, you don't recognize the voice.
I can listen.
You see a guy standing in the alley. It's light enough. Yeah.
Okay. Species, what is he wearing?
He's an elf.
Okay.
A she.
But not wearing a Navy uniform?
He's wearing Navy uniform boots.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll play stupid. She says, I'm sorry, the commander told us we had to get these moving pronto.
Look, I got a deal for you. You guys want to make some money and do some good at the same time?
Okay.
German will use his ignored.
Okay.
And approach.
Yeah.
You can actually hear what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll play stupid. She says, what do you mean?
He says, look, you're going to get a lot of people into a lot of trouble. You take those crates all to there.
Since they've stopped, I'll notch an arrow.
She says, well, I don't really know how I can do otherwise. We're under orders, she says. They'll know if we did anything inappropriate.
No, they won't. All we want to do is remove the contraband. Since you stop here, we pop the crates open, we pull the contraband out. We seal up the crates, you leave. He says.
Okay, can I tell if there's anybody else around here aside from him?
Yes, there are a couple other guys deeper in the alleyway. You can see their silhouettes.
What can I see from where I am?
It's dark down that far down the alley, so buildings are tall.
What can Crowley see? Got low light vision.
So do all of them.
It's not a.
It's not a what?
Yeah, it's not an uncommon thing in this group.
Yeah. All right. No, you can't make out features. It's just too dark. They have obviously positioned themselves in such a way that you can't pick it out. You can pick out the features of this guy. Like I said, he's a she, right? He's got I'm gonna say silver hair and blue eyes.
Okay. I'm sure. Okay, she kind of takes a quick glance around at everybody else to see.
He says, look, people are going to die. We want to stop that from happening.
She says, why smuggle in the first place then? She says.
Because the people here don't want them to leave the diamonds. He says.
What's everybody else's kind of reaction here? Like, I'm just in the party.
Yeah, I think we should just deliver.
German just shakes his head very.
Then just has. Then has one of those sort of puzzled looks on her face, like this guy's words make sense individually, but string them together and they're sheer nonsense.
Yep.
Exactly.
And I'm taking careful aim.
Yeah, okay, what I was making sure is that people were ready to fight if need be. That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Oh, yes.
She says, tell you what, how about you guys disappear and I'll pretend I never saw you.
He goes, we can't work something out?
No, she says. And then I think perhaps, okay, I have first level spells, right? Arcane and Divine,
Sort of,
right?
yeah.
Sort of.
Witch list.
Witch list. Okay, I don't know what's on the witch list because I've never played a witch before.
Yeah.
Well, tell me if I can do it then. It'd be better to capture them than it would to kill them, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I think there's a rule in Pathfinder where you can take like a negative to attack them to do non-lethal.
Yep.
That's true.
I don't remember how much the penalty is, but it's there. 4?
Eh? Well, attack in hand-to-hand.
I don't think it accounts for spells or ranged attacks, though, either.
Yeah, and you know what? Hand-to-hand, I am really not the best. So...
German's going to back away and go around the corner. He's going to use the voice alteration to sound like the guy that we were originally told to go talk to.
Whiteoak?
White oak, yep.
Hmm.
When you
And
do
he's
it, just stop there.
Hey, you laggers, get back to work! Move it!
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Roll bluff.
Quick question.
Hmm. I hear you there.
Under my special abilities, what is displacement?
It means that when somebody tries to attack you, they got a 50% chance that they just miss.
Yep. You roll a D100, and if it's above a number, I don't know how it works. If it's above or below.
Yeah, you always want high in Pathfinder. So if they roll less than 50, they miss. Or no, if they roll higher than 50, they miss. So 51 to 100.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Is that total with your score?
That's total.
Okay.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing?
Oh, I'm gonna cast a spell.
I'm listening. I'm listening to this. And this. She starts a fight. Sure. I was gonna. It's like, oh, time to go.
So I can see this guy that she's talking with very well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think I might as well start with casting mage armor. I guess it's probably the best thing to do, right?
Okay, you're going to start casting mage armor?
Yep.
Okay, and what is Arvin doing?
I'd be casting shield.
Casting shield, so you start casting a spell. Vonvin?
Oh wait.
Vin puts her scimitar in hand to watch over her friends while they cast this turn
Okay.
in a defensive maneuver.
Okay. And I'm trying to remember names. Madrimlian.
Adrenaline is going to get back into his position at his trolley and drop his inattention blindness on the guy, so the guy still sees him as arrogance, as if he never left. And he's going to look around and go, oh shit.
Okay. And Yasma?
I'm gonna take a position by the trolley so to make sure no one
Tries to steal it.
goods while everyone's fighting.
Okay. And Alva.
Oh.
Holding my action at the moment,
Okay.
but still aimed.
Holding your action for what?
In case the guy decides to go to attack or anything.
Oh,
He
wait a
goes to
minute.
attack.
Sorry, how does
If he goes to attack, I release the arrow.
Okay.
How do the hexes work?
How do hexes work?
Yeah.
You can just do them.
I can just do them? Okay. Where do I find my hexes?
Oh, on your character sheet on here, but
They're not on this sheet?
no.
Okay.
You only have one hex, I think, or two.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. It probably would be better to do a hex, actually.
Yeah. Can't remember what hex I gave you. Hex or witch powers.
Yeah, I figured.
What good is a witch that can't hex as well as heal?
Exactly.
Says the real life witch.
There's a lot of interesting classes in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I really like it, actually. It's one of
Shit.
the things I really like about the system.
And then there's the archetypes behind the classes afterwards, which
Yeah, even cooler, I agree.
Yeah, there's way too many real witches in this group.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. Next time I will have the class open in front of me, I guess.
Yeah, just.
I guess we should roll initiative, shouldn't we, while you're looking that up? Would that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. That is a 21.
Holy crap!
Yeah, no kidding.
Arden is on the ball.
Germlin has 21 as well.
I only have 11.
Well, that's what you get when you got +4 dex.
Exactly.
Hey, I have a +3, okay?
It's pretty good.
That is 12 for Von Vin.
I
Okay.
rolled a 5.
Oh, yay. Your dice don't like you tonight. They need a dice jail.
I don't know. Apparently, that doesn't work for some people.
What, dice jails?
Yeah.
You know, there's somebody who was actually selling, like, products that were, dice jails. They're little jails, you put your dice in it. I thought it was hilarious.
I watched a few live streams where they did that. Didn't really help.
I have a tin container. I can put them in solitary confinement.
There you go. Put them in the box.
You said 11,
Exactly.
Alva?
Oh, you're writing
Pardon?
stuff down there, Brianna? Thank you. I
Yep.
appreciate that.
Yasma was a 5.
Yasma, does that include your dex modifier?
Wait, hold on a second. Blake was trying to.
Okay, Brianna, Celine rolled a 15.
Okay.
Okay, Blake says it becomes a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
For Yasma, okay. And Crowley?
And a total of 10 for Crowley.
Now I just need Xerxes and Ruval.
You want me to roll for them?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Not at all. What are their
Do that
modifiers?
back up.
That would be the case around my dice bag, which you heard. So, no! What are their
Ruval
modifiers?
has a +3 to his dex.
Ruvel?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, +3.
Okay. And
And I can't
Xerxes?
access Xerxes.
No, he's an NPC.
Yep.
Trying to get to.
Oh, shit. Okay, Ruvel rolled 22.
Okay, he's going first, apparently.
Apparently. Xerxes rolled a 9 plus whatever his modifier is. Do we have everyone now?
Yeah, I just need the modifier. I'll just write down 9 for now on Xerxes.
Gotcha.
I'm just looking it up. World Amble's so slow
Ouch.
It is today, anyway.
today, as I meant to say.
All these dice are hating him today.
He's trying to get to his character sheet. It's harder than fuck to do right now.
Right. Oh, did you find the information on the hexes, by the way?
No. I don't have that. I think that was one of the files that was left open when Steve rebooted my computer.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do we have, where would I look that up?
I have archives of Nethys up right now with the hexes listed.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I do too. Bring up a window.
Yep, I got one.
www.aonprd
AONPRD.com. Okay. Okay, I'll do that while you're dealing with Xerxes.
He rolled a 9, so he
Yes.
gets 14.
Holy crap, that's a fast little elf there. Not so little elf.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's not as big as fucking Ruavel.
Yeah, faster, not as big. Gotcha. Witch. Okay. Cool. Hex. Fullest is hex is found here.
You have to go to the class Witch.
I gotcha.
And then
I'm there. I found it.
Okay.
Okay. And I get 2 of them, you said?
I think. No, your first level you get 1.
Okay. Okay, if I listed the hexes, do you remember which ones we decided on? There's a lot of them here.
Some of them would be restricted by level.
Yeah, some are restricted by level and stuff, so. If I could see your character sheet,
Okay.
I know it's on there under your special abilities.
Okay. This is my sheet.
Okay, scroll down. Okay, special field abilities.
What?
Special abilities. Fuck.
I've got empathic link, familiar, low light vision, herb lore, battlefield healer. I don't see any hexes listed at all.
Why didn't I?
Maybe we were still deciding what the hell we were doing.
Yeah, maybe I didn't pick a hex for you.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'll pick some.
Well, 1.
Okay, I'll pick it based on what I think would be logical. I'm sorry to slow down the game like this, guys.
That's fine. When you're playing a new class, this stuff happens.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to get into the fight tonight anyways, so.
Yeah.
Aw, are you sure?
We got 7 minutes.
I know, but shouldn't we do the fight?
No.
It's gonna take too long. 7 minutes is not enough time for a fight.
All right, fair
Good
enough.
place to start it up next time, though. Thank you for
Nice
writing that.
cliffhanger.
Yep. Thank you for writing that down for me, Brianna.
Not a problem.
Okay, in that case, I'll stop taking up airtime by looking it up,
Yeah.
and we'll have this sorted out by the next time.
Yeah,
Well, sorry about that, guys.
that's okay. We
Not a problem.
it's about time that we put it up. So
Yeah, we might as well do that. So thank you, everybody, for playing with us and everyone who joined us tonight. We had quite a few individual viewers, it looks like, pop in and out, and I appreciate that.
yeah,
Yeah, it looked pretty good. So that's really cool. I appreciate people tuning in. I'll be archiving these on my YouTube channel. That would be youtube.com/user/Sable Aradia. That's SableAradia. Right, so if you've missed anything and you'd like to catch up, that's where to do it. I'm almost done doing the re-recording of my vocal part that for the first episode because we had audio issues, so I'm fixing that. All right, and I guess I'll read the credits here. Toy Soldiers Old School is game mastered by Aaron Ree, based on the Toy Soldiers Saga universe, created by yours truly, Diane Morrison. Audio is provided by TeamSpeak. Sound effects and ambience are provided by Soundscape. Sirenscape, pardon me. Music is provided by White Sand. Check out his Patreon at patreon.com/whitesand. I'm a patron. I think his music is awesome. Mapping software provided by Campaign Cartographer 3 Plus and World Spinner with adaptations in Adobe Photoshop. Gaming software provided by Fantasy Grounds, Hero Lab, and World Anvil. Check out our campaign at www.worldanvil.com/w/Toy Soldier Saga. Distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution License, the Toy Soldier Saga is copyright 1995 by Diane Morrison, all rights reserved. And we'll see you guys next week at the same bat time and the same bat channel.
That is, 1800 hours, which is 4 bells of the first dog watch. Okay. And end the stream.